Now to the latest on that cruise ship dealing with a deadly outbreak of the hantavirus. So this morning it's heading to Spain where the passengers will be evacuated. The MV Hondius is carrying 147 passengers and crew. 17 of them are Americans. We are told none of them are showing signs of the disease. 3 people have already died since the outbreak, though. Another 6 cases of hantavirus linked to passengers have been confirmed and 2 other cases are suspected. The cruise ship that left Argentina on April 1st is expected to arrive in Spain's Canary Islands tomorrow. CBS's Ramy Inocencio is in Tenerife, where locals, Ramy, they're not ready to welcome the ship and its passengers, right?
Absolutely, Kelly, and good morning there. The CDC, by the way, says that the risk to the American public, stressing again, is still very low, with experts also saying that this is not a pandemic. Right here, this is the port where that cruise ship will anchor. We've just learned also it's due to arrive just before or around sunrise tomorrow, 4 to 6 a.m. But as you said, many people here in the Canary Islands are gritting their teeth.
A familiar fear is gripping the Spanish island chain of the Canary Islands, one not felt since COVID swept the world.
I think this is a second pandemic.
It's no comfort for Daniel Dia, his father recovering from a kidney transplant.
What is your biggest fear?
I think my father is my father. If my father gets the virus, it's too much probably he died.
As the Hondius sails nearer and nearer, protests like this are popping up across the island. Residents here say they do not want any of those passengers on their land.
The crisis began here, the remote island of St. Helena, where 30 passengers, says parent company Oceanwide Expeditions, ended the cruise early after the death of a fellow traveler. The only known commercial flight out once a week to Johannesburg, South Africa, connecting to nearly 100 destinations around the world. Now, at least 12 countries are racing to track down anyone who may have been in close contact with them. Back here in the Canary Islands, the Hondius is expected to drop anchor just off this port on Sunday. Preparations well underway. When it arrives, the 17 American passengers will be the first to be evacuated, then flown more than 5,000 miles to Nebraska's National Quarantine Unit for possibly up to 8 weeks of isolation and observation. Doctors there trying to calm fears.
They're asymptomatic, as far as we know. They have no very specific, symptoms that would lead us to be concerned about them actually being infected with hantavirus.
And on board the Hondius, YouTuber Qasim Ibn Hattuta sent CBS News an update. He said most people on board are reacting very calmly.
And he also told us no one has any symptoms, any hopes it stays that way, as we all do. Again, we have to stress that hantavirus is considered much, much less transmissible to humans than COVID. And I asked one WHO official if this could be a pandemic-level threat, and she flatly, bluntly said, it's not. Adriana.
Ramy, thank you so much for that reporting from the ground.